Our second reading of the week is called See Wesstburg by Bus. This is informational text, and we can find that out by looking on the left-hand side under genre, and that starts with a G, genre. Informational text is in bold letters. Informational text gives facts about a topic. This is a pamphlet. And our text focus is going to be a map, which is also in bold letters. A map is a drawing of a town, state, or other place. So what I always like about this is by this point in second grade, when we look at and read See Wesstburg by Bus, we have already looked at maps in social studies. So a lot of the things, like the key parts of a map that we talk about in social studies and notice in social studies and learn about maps is not brand new information to us, and we can make those connections right away. So See Wesstburg by Bus. Welcome to Wesstburg. The best way to see our town is on bus number 33. Get the bus in front of our welcome center. After you get on board, read this pamphlet. Just follow the numbers sprinkled on the map as you go. We are happy to share our wonderful town with you. And a pamphlet is just a little piece of paper. Sometimes it's folded up that kind of looks like a map. Maybe it's just maybe 2 or 3 pages folded up and always has information about a place. Maybe like the best places to see while you're there. Key pieces of information, like the most important things. You can always find them maybe like at, say, a welcome center. Maybe like a hotel that you might be staying at. A library would have it. But the way that you're going to see Wesstburg, or that they say to see Wesstburg, is by a bus. And that is one form of transportation to get around and see this town. See Wesstburg by bus. So, this is how we're going to look at Wesstburg. First, though, I want to see what parts of a map that this has. I see a map key. It says key right here. A river, it's going to be the blue. The bus route is going to be the red dashes. And the bridge is going to be these 2 yellow lines, and these are actually called parallel lines, the way that they are lined up like that. Also, I see a compass rose right here, and that shows the different directions: north, east, south, and west. That a compass rose shows the directions on a map. So this is going to give us information about the community Wesstburg. So let's take a look at the Welcome Center. There is a number 1 in red, and I like that everything is color coordinated. Everything matches up with the colors. Welcome Center is in red, the box around it is in red, so is the number 1. And that matches up with what is on the map. Find the Welcome Center. It is bursting with pamphlets, maps, and books about Wesstburg. So the number 1 here, the number 1 here, right there on the map. So it sounds like if you're going to visit Wesstburg, this is the first place that you should go because it has all the information that you're going to need. Books, maps, and pamphlets. Number 2 says library. It's a green box, green letters for library, and a green number 2. The public library is on Blue Avenue. The children's room is a great place for books, computer games, and movies. Let's find that number 2 on the map. Right there. Here's Blue Avenue. And it looks like it's on the bus route. We can see the red dashes because you started at number 1 and you're going along the bus route. Stop at number 2. I wonder if you made a connection to the library. Many of you probably go to our local libraries, the Delta Township, the Grand Ledge Library. You probably check out books, movies. They always have activities that you can do. But our libraries are really great. And you can even have your own library card. You can even check out books to use on like your tablets. Download books. I do that on my tablet or my Kindle. I download books from the library. It's such a cool tool. Let's look at number 3. It's in kind of like a purple rainbow park. Once again, everything matches up. Rainbow Park. Cross Blue Avenue to get to Wesstburg's largest park. People come here to play, walk, or have some quiet time. So once again, we are staying on this route, this bus route. Went from the Welcome Center to the library and stopped at Rainbow Park. While we're on this page, I just wanted to take a look right over here. You can see the river, the start of the Silver River. Start of the Silver River. I'm going to scoot right on over and click on so we can get to the next page. So number 4, school. School is an orange. And it's the number 4. Everything matches with orange. School. Take the bridge across the Silver River. So here's that river continuing across, but you need a bridge. When you get on the other side, Cherry Elementary will be on your left. So here is our school, and it's Cherry Elementary. Number 5 is the bike path. Have you noticed how the bike path follows the curves of the Silver River? What a great view! So here is the bike path following the curves of the Silver River. Would you like to ride your bike along a river to see views? I think you can do that in places near our community. And last, number 6 is the Safety Center. If you suddenly hear siren noises as you pass the Safety Center, a fire truck or ambulance may be whizzing by. So that is right here. And I am making a lot of connections to our area in Delta Center. Because when I am at school or in any area sort of near our school, we are near the Delta Township Fire Department. And sometimes we can hear those sirens. So I always think of the Safety Center near our school as well. So I've made a lot of connections to this. Did you make a connection to any place on this map? Or any activity on this map? Maybe you've ridden along a bike path before, or a bike path near a river. Maybe you also made a connection to the Safety Center. What about a welcome center? Have you ever been to a welcome center before? One thing that I'm wondering about is when I have traveled before with my family, we have stopped at rest areas before that have had things like pamphlets and maps. Maybe you've been to one. Maybe you've made a connection to the library in a community or a park. So think about that. Did you make a connection to a location on the map? Could you describe a place in your own community that is similar to a place on the map? Who works in that location? And how do those workers contribute or make that community a better place by helping others?